I think it's time to talk about Horizon and not the post office problem, but the Horizon that was part of the Windsor framework that was announced in September as a new bespoke scheme rather than the postscript to the post office scandal. And it will this particular Horizon, which existed, there was always a Horizon, or at least there was a Horizon for some time, and this will see the UK becoming an associate member of Horizon that it used to belong to before Brexit, an associate member by 2027, something we could already access before 2016. And it's going to cost us 2.5 billion euros to reconnect to this bespoke EU Horizon, not the Post Office Horizon, science research scheme. So businesses from Monday are going to be persuaded to tap into the Horizon research program and in order to take advantage of the various grants it's offering, in order to make it all worthwhile. We were locked out of the scheme in 2020 as a tit-for-tat spat in the failure to implement a proper Northern Ireland Protocol trade agreement following the Brexit talks, following Lord Frost's extraordinary indolence and incapacity. So there's little to crow about here when it gets kick-started again on Monday. That big launch will take place to get 65,000 small businesses with research and development interests who might be eligible and who have never applied so far to the Horizon Fund. Of course, they couldn't apply in the last few years because it was closed to us, to give them an opportunity to apply for the myriad number of scientific and research grants that are available. In the language of the Treasury, this is called pump priming people. I'm sure Liz Truss was very keen on pump priming, particularly with Kwasi Kwarteng's prodigious package. Let's pump prime people with Kwasi's prodigious package for 10,000 grants administered by the British Academy, by the Academy of Medical Sciences, and by the Royal Society and the Royal Academy of Engineering. So lots of fingers in the pie. Now, if you go back to before Brexit to see how good this system was, in 2015, we had about 2,400 people who applied for grants, and in 2020 that had fallen to 2,000 for a 7-year grant scheme. And we now need to kickstart that and get it all back to functioning again. And much of the kickstart and the pump priming is to justify the cost and prove Rishi Sunak's reservations about rejoining Horizon are misfounded. And surely that's a good enough reason of any to access Horizon now. Is it a good investment? Well, no. If businesses ignore its potential handouts, no, it's not. But it could be. It could be. And in that, the government is right to appeal to people to apply to Horizon to get the ball started. But, we could have had all this if Lord Frost had not been such a twit. Michelle Donnellan, whose job description seems to vary from week to week, she's now the Secretary of State for Science, Technology and Industry, and she formerly retained the digital part of the DCMS when she left the DCMS and gave that to Lucy Fraser, who I keep calling Liz Fraser, who was a spectacular actress in the Carry On films. But Lucy Fraser is not really a Carry On actress, but she does seem to put up a sort of Carry On performance. Anyway, Michelle Donnellan, this has been from the Secretary of State for Digital, Culture, Media and Sports. So this has been Secretary, says, this is the world's largest research collaboration project. We have this incredible opportunity. Yes, let's not waste it. Let's seize it. We want to encourage, incentivize, and enable people to be able to participate and make sure that it's as open and accessible as possible. So we're targeting those that wouldn't normally in the past have potentially known about Horizon or got involved. And of course, we're targeting people who haven't realized that Horizon is actually functioning now, following the mess that Lord Frost made. Don't forget, Horizon is not just an EU scheme. She has to say this now. It also encompasses New Zealand and Israel, so that's reassuring. It's a bit like Eurovision. You might as well get your songs ready. Given that research and development are such a key part of what the UK offers today and has offered really for the last 20, 30 years, it's absurd that we have been locked out of this scheme for so long simply on the basis of ideology and stupidity, and Lord Frost's stupidity specifically, to negotiate a proper Northern Ireland deal when he was in charge of the Brexit talks. I don't think we come out of this looking particularly impressive, but, there we are. Horizon. Let's set our new horizon and go and get it.